Zach with AI Automation Elite, and today we're working on the N8N building blocks, setting up your credentials, Google. Let's get started. The first thing that we need to do is in your N8N instance, go to Dashboard or Overview, and we're going to click Credentials, and we're going to create workflow. If you hit the down arrow, there is Create Credential. Notice when you type in Gmail or Docs or Calendar, they all have this OAuth 2 API, and that's what we want. We're going to start with Gmail. Go ahead and continue. Come up here and name it something if you need to. Because this is demo, I'm just going to put demo on there because I will be deleting this one here shortly. What we need to do is set up the redirect, which is here. Add the client secret, the client ID and the secret. To do that, we need to go to console.cloud.google.com. The link for that will be in the description. I know it's a long one, but what you need to do is go there and create an account if you don't have one. Once you're in, you should see something like this. Now, if you don't, up here in the project picker, you will get this form. Now, yours will be empty. Yours will also probably say no organization here. If you haven't set up an organization, we're a Google company, so we do have one. And so now, what we want to do is come over to here and say New Project. And we're going to name this project. I'm just going to call this YT Demo. Now, you do need to set up a billing account, and you can do that from here. You will have a default billing account. If you're part of a company, you may have a different one. Okay. The organization, like I said, yours may say no organization. That's okay. And then location should say also here the same information. And create. Now, once you've created that, as you can see, it's building right now. We want to select this project. If you don't see it when you log in, you can again come up here to your project picker and select whatever you named it. Now, what we need to do is enable the APIs. And to do that, let's go ahead and search for Gmail. And when you type Gmail, you will see Gmail API. And go ahead and click that, and you'll say Enable. And this will take it a moment to set up. And the next thing that we need to do is come over here to our OAuth consent screen and click that. And we need to get started. Now we're going to name it. And you can call it, I'm just going to call it the same thing for consistency. And then we'll click next. Now you have two choices, internal and external. Internal is available only to users inside of your organization. So if you have an org, you can do that. External is available to any test user with a Google account. Okay. So you'll probably want to check external. I'm going to check internal, but you probably, like I said, want external. You need a contact information, and this will just be your Gmail account, most standard, and then you will finish and continue. And now we'll create it. The next thing we need to do is, notice here you haven't configured any OAuth clients, so we need to create an OAuth client. Great. Now this may take a few minutes, so don't get discouraged. I cut out the boring part. So now we need to pick the application type, and this is going to be web. Here you're going to name it again, YouTube Demo, and then you have this authorized JavaScript origins and authorized redirect URIs. If you come back over to your N8N instance, notice we have this OAuth redirect URL. Go ahead and copy that, come back over here, and paste it inside of there and say create. Now notice it does say about 5 minutes, which will be cut out, and we'll come back when it's done. Okay, great. Now we have the OAuth client created, and we have this client ID. Right? And we can come right back over here and say client ID. We're going to use these credentials quite a bit, so I'll show you how to find them again, but at the same time you may want to put them in a place that's easy to get. So now notice we're here in the Auth platform clients, and we have a client. Here's our client. We can just click on this, and this will give us the form that we were just at. But most importantly, here's our client ID, and here is our client secret. I'm going to copy this. Now remember, this secret is to be secret. This is the key to your Google Cloud account for this particular project. So don't share it. Mine will be deleted before the video hits the air. But this is important to keep this secret. I'm going to come back over here and go ahead and paste it. Now when you do, you notice that the sign in with Google button popped up. And it's important to note that now we can do the Google sign in. So we'll go ahead and click that. It's off screen, but it's the normal choose your account. Now when you get to here, after you've chose the account, we're going to come down here, make sure all this is checked, and say allow. Connection is successful. Nothing for me, this may be different for you, but for me nothing changes here until I hit X. I go ahead and close it, and when I come back, notice it's green and it's connected. Congratulations, you've just set up Gmail. Now let's look at a couple of others so that you can get all of your Google APIs set up. And let's make another one. Come over here, create credential. The next one we want to do is Drive. Okay, Google Drive Auth here. We're going to rename it. I'm just going to call this, YT demo again, so I don't. How did I do the last one? I don't remember, but this will work. Notice the callback is the same. We're going to need the client ID and the secret, same as last time. So I'm going to come over here and grab the secret, put it here, grab the client ID, and again, sign in with Google, but wait right here, come back over to your client ID page here, and type in Drive. You still have to access the API and enable it, right? Now that's been added, I'm going to just go ahead and click back twice, so we're back at this page again. Now I can do sign in. It's off the screen. I pick that. I'm going to again allow. Successful. Notice it says saved, so we can close it and say close. Come back, green. We go to the next one, right? The next one could be Sheets or Docs or Calendar. Just make sure if you do Calendar that it's the Google Calendar. Okay, so we'll do this one. Click Continue. Remember, we come over here, grab our client, and then grab our secret. Wait, come here. And what did I say? Calendar, right? And here's the Google Calendar API. Enable. Come back over here, sign in one more time, and you're going to repeat this process for every API that you need. Okay, I did it again. There it is. And now close, close, and green. You will probably want to set up Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Drive, Calendar, Contacts, at least to get started. I hope this helps. Thank you for your time. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you. Have a great day and happy automation.